What's up, YouTube? This is Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Back at y'all with another one. Hit the like and hit the sub and hit the comment. And let's just go ahead and dive right into this, okay? Listen, everybody wants to give their take on, Green Bay Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is my squad, and was trying to make a video about it, but unfortunately I was having some technical difficulties during that time when we had beat New Orleans. And I'm just gonna say, that game right there, we started off kind of sluggish, but ultimately, we were able to go ahead and, get the win with our defense. Now, this is why I think that we have a great shot at beating the Green Bay Packers. Okay. Now, what you have to take into account is that when we played the Packers earlier in the year, okay, in which we destroyed them, 38-10, okay. Now, in that game, we had pretty much exposed the whole entire Green Bay Packers offense, okay. Now, in that game, Aaron Rodgers, he threw 2 interceptions, and had a very subpar game with only 16 completions out of 35 passing attempts for only 160 yards. Okay. Now, Brady, his yardage wasn't that much greater. He had 166, had 2 touchdowns with 17 completions out of 27 attempts. We did most of it on the ground, though. Okay, that was the main key, and with our defense as well, and also Rob Gronkowski hooked up with him. Excuse me. Now, we're gonna beat the Green Bay the Green Bay Packers rather, because our defense, we tend to not let up at all. I don't think that the game it's not going to be a complete blowout like it was earlier in the year, last year in October, but in October of last year. But I do think that we're going to win by, I'll say, by anywhere from about 7 to about 14 points. Okay. Now, Green Bay, they went on a stretch where they were winning games and everything. I mean, their record, it speaks for itself. They went on a tear. I would say the last it was after that loss to the Colts. That's when Green Bay really started to pick it up, because they ended up they beat the Bears, and they beat the Eagles, and they beat the Lions, and they beat the Panthers, and then they beat the Titans. Then, of course, they beat the Bears again, and Then they, beat the Rams. So they've been on a stretch where they have won games. Now, I can't deny the fact that Aaron Rodgers has been playing great, but then again, Tom Brady, you can't go to sleep on him either. Okay, you cannot go to sleep on Tom Brady either, and people don't realize how hard Tom Brady does work. Even at his latter years. Now, is he the Brady of old, like in the early 2000s? No, absolutely not. Okay, he's not. But he's still an elite quarterback, and now he's playing in the NFC Championship, in which we were able to, turn it around. So one of the main reasons why we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the win against the Green Bay Packers is because we're playing with a chip on our shoulder. Okay, we're playing with a chip on our shoulder. Now, you also have to realize and take into account that we we the way that our offense is constructed is that we have a consistent receiver in Mike Evans, and you can't sleep on Gronk, and we're able to get everything done, even with a couple of injuries. Ronald Jones has really has stepped it up. You know he's really stepped it up. But even with that, you can't sleep on our defense either. Okay, our defense has been slept on, but with the combination of 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 Davis and Winfield and Whitehead and Dean, we're not to be slept on by any means. By any means. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from the Packers. We're not going to just go in there automatically thinking that we're just big and bad and we're just going to wipe them out and everything because, we had a great day. But Green Bay is looking, to avenge that loss. And this is my last point right here, too, also. Now, I'm not a Green Bay fan, but I have always said that the most talented quarterback was Aaron Rodgers. Okay, you say what you want to about Aaron Rodgers, he's the most talented. Now, who's the best of all time? In my opinion, it is Tom Brady. Simply because he has the rings, and year after year he's been consistent, and he's been way more consistent than Aaron Rodgers ever was. Okay, with the exception in 11 and 14 in which he won the MVPs. But besides that, that's my take on it. Tell me what y'all think. Do you think Green Bay is going to avenge that loss, or do you think that we're, a force to be reckoned with in Tampa Bay? Y'all have a good night.